everyone, so I explained it in my previous video, but I know this is really late, but I thought that it was still relevant because it's still January and the lighting is very, very weird in this video. I really apologise, but I can't film where I normally film and I'm just trying to work things out. I've got a window near me and it's all complicated, but you don't care. So yeah, I've got a bunch of New Year's resolutions on here. I've got 10 that I've written down and I'm going to talk you through them. I am going to take a sip of my green tea though before I jump right into it. So the first resolution is a very obvious one and it is lose the weight. This is, you know, a very common resolution. It's a lot of people's resolution, but this has to be the year that I lose weight and feel good again, because I have spent the last year pretty much just feeling horrible and miserable and just really, really unhappy, and I've lost weight and I've gained it again, and I really need to get to grips with I'm just looking at kind of all the resolutions I've got, but get to grips with kind of what my problems are with food, why I've gained the weight, and just figure out a way of losing it and keeping on top of it, because it's just getting too much and I don't feel good and I don't look good, and it just isn't nice. I don't want to be like this, and I don't want to spend a summer feeling like crap like I did last summer. So that is number one priority at the moment, and I have already started kind of eating better and just trying to work out a little bit and things like that, and I've been feeling quite good about it. So that's number one, kind of the elephant in the room. The second resolution is to eat more fruit and veg. Now this might sound really weird, but I was always really good with eating, I'm better with vegetables. I really like vegetables. Fruit I can kind of take it or leave it, but I used to be really good at kind of keeping on top of always having fruit and veg at home and eating it as part of pretty much most meals. But then I kind of got out of the habit of it, and I think it can be very difficult when there's only two of you. I would buy loads of fruit and veg and half of it would just go in the bin because we can't eat it quickly enough. So you know, I'd buy like a bag of oranges and they'd go off before we'd manage to eat all of them, and you know, things like a bag of carrots to have as snacks. I'm the only one that'll eat carrots, my boyfriend won't eat them, so I won't eat a whole bag, and I was wasting it, so I stopped and just bought kind of not as much as I normally did, and I didn't incorporate them into meals like I used to. But recently I've started doing that again, and I've started having salads for lunches, which is really nice, so I get lots of vegetables that way. I'll put like lettuce and cucumber and onion and that kind of thing in it, and peppers, and then in the evening meals having things like sugar snap peas, which I really like, broccoli, which I love, just incorporating that into the diet more. Fruit I do need to kind of be better. I know it's got sugar in, but I still do think it's good for you to have, you know, fruit a couple of times a day. And I like fruit, but I don't know, it goes off, and I can take it or leave it with fruit, but I want to get into the habit of doing that more. So I'm working on that. I've been buying kind of strawberries and things like that, and definitely been using them up. So that's that. The third resolution is one that I made last year and I kept up, and that was to read a book a month. So I've kept that up. Most months I've kind of read more than that. I'm trying to also kind of branch out in the genre of books that I read, because I tend to only enjoy thrillers. And I've got a text from my friend. I will reply to him in a minute. But I'm trying to kind of branch out a little bit more and be a little bit more adventurous, if that makes sense, with the type of things that I read, and not stick to one genre. So that's that. Then number 4 is to start up my other YouTube channel again. A lot of you don't know this, but I do actually have a separate beauty channel in Hebrew, and I really want to get that going again. I've neglected it all year, and that's really wrong of me, and I think that it will be a missed opportunity for me to not kind of get that active, and I think it's really important for me to have it on the go still. So yeah, very, very important. Number 5 is spend less money on junk. I never buy very expensive things, but I buy little and often, and you know, I'll just go into like Superdrug and treat myself to a couple of things, or Boots, and then I come out and it's like 40 quid later, and I do that very often. So I want to stop doing that because it's not stuff that I need, you know. I do not need more makeup. I will still buy things if I think it's something that I want to review, but other than that, I really want to try and kind of curb the spending a little bit. Number 6 is be more creative on YouTube. I definitely feel like this year on my channel, it's not been a good year at all for my channel. My views have gone down dramatically. I had that whole issue with the strike, which was really, really difficult. And I think maybe my content's just becoming a bit stale. And it's really difficult because I know that what people generally want to see are the really elaborate kind of, you know, full face contouring, properly tons of makeup type of makeup looks. And it's just so not my thing. I mean, I can appreciate it on other people in photos, and then I see it in real life and it's just not what I like. But I want to try and kind of make content that's a bit more out there, if that makes sense. So I'm going to try and work on that. Number 7 is wear my hair curly again. That kind of speaks as it says. I'd stopped wearing it curly for ages because I had been working evenings, so when I came home the last thing I fancied doing was washing and drying my hair, so wearing it straight was easier. In the winter I find it easier to wear it straight as well because it takes so long to dry, but I just want to start wearing it curly again. And yeah, I need to lose weight a little bit first to feel confident enough to do that as well, because I do feel like it makes my face look even fatter than it already is, but that's that. Number 8 is be active, not passive on social media. And then I've put as well, chat about Facebook. So I do, you know, do social media. I go on like Instagram and Facebook every day. Instagram's by far my favourite. I'm really trying to get on board with Snapchat, but I struggle. I don't know, I don't find it particularly interesting, and all I keep getting is I don't know, questions, whatever you want to call it, from weird guys. But I'm really going to try and be good in that area. And Facebook, I want to not go on Facebook anymore. Well, I want to go on there if I have a reason to go on there, because I just feel like I spend so much time wasting scrolling through Facebook, and you end up kind of constantly seeing what other people are doing and comparing that to what you're doing, and it's just rubbish. And I don't want to be stuck in that cycle, so I really want to try and limit Facebook. I know a lot of people have said that you delete the app from your phone, that helps. I didn't find that help. I then just go and do it in a different way, but I want to just not be so into Facebook because I just scroll for it for no reason. It's not that I'm looking at anything interesting, I'm just kind of time wasting. And then the 9th one was Snapchat, which I kind of covered in this. I really want to make sure that I get to grips with Snapchat and be active because I think it's really important. And number 10 is to get my skin looking better. You might think it looks okay now that I've got makeup on. When I've got makeup on, it does look fine, but without makeup it just always looks a bit dull. I always look a bit tired, and it's so frustrating for me because I take such good care of my skin, you know, way better care than most people that I know, yet other people will have just nicer skin than me. And it's very difficult to explain when you say like, oh, I don't have nice skin, because it's like, you know, I've got clear skin, I don't have acne, but there's more than just acne that can cause skin kind of just not being confident in your skin. So I want to just get my skin looking nice again because I want to feel nice. So yeah, that is everything. They're my resolutions for 2017. Please let me know in the comments down below what yours are, even if they're like really weird things. I really want to know, and I hope we can all achieve stuff. I just feel like the last year was such a crappy year. My boyfriend's dad died and we had loads of family stuff going on, and a big financial thing happened, and it's just been very rubbish. So I really hope that this year gets better, because it's getting to that point where there's lots of kind of things that I want to happen and they can't happen because of other reasons, and then you look around you and they're happening for everybody else. So yeah, I really want this year to be better. But I hope you all had a great New Year's, and let me know what your resolutions are, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.